You know what I'm saying?
Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. No, what was crazy was I wasn't live, but I had hit record for the for upload to SoundCloud and shit. So,
man.
I love the way you switched it up, bro. That was amazing.
Yeah, the segue, bro.
Segue, bro. What's up? How y'all doing? Everybody in the chat. Welcome to another episode of the Black Clover versus Everybody podcast. Do not get used to this intro. I don't even know what I'm doing right now. Like, we don't have an intro. Yo, should we make up? We need to come up with an intro, bro.
Yeah, you need an intro, man.
I need an intro, dog. I don't want to use the whole intro. That's a little too long. But
no, that's like strictly for you.
Yeah. That's my shit. You feel me? But I can just keep going with what I was just doing. You know, welcome to the Black Clover versus Everybody podcast, where we come through, talk our shit about Black Clover in the recent chapters. Yeah, my man J Cloud in here so far, and my man Rax. My man Jack supposed to be joining a little later, and we supposed to have Legend from Anime Lately coming through. You know what I'm saying? He hasn't been here in a while, but if you don't know, Legend has been on this podcast before. It's just been a long. It was on the old channel. So, and Legend was actually one of my. I want to say Legend was my first guest. Like as far as another YouTuber, I think it was Legend on my old channel. That was back in the day. But anyway, yes, man, this is one of the, like, to be honest, one of the best chapters I think we got in this arc so far. I fucking loved it. Like, as y'all can see, I'm not even for to be with the bullshit, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, like, I fucking love this.
Straight into it.
Yeah, I'm straight into it this week. I ain't with the bullshit. I mean, like, hey, how y'all doing in the chat? What's up, Z-Pain? All y'all good stuff. But, bro, like, these fucking... Okay, so, right off the bat, we got Notch talking about a shadow palette, a shadow world. All right, so now we got mirror worlds, glamour world. We're going to get into the worlds and all that shit. What is Tabata's doing with these worlds? Because they're not just like saying, oh, this is a shadow world and it's just really some bullshit. No. Because Gauch's mirror world is like a real fucking mirror world. That's its own entity, dimension, I guess, whatever. So we're going to get into the worlds. But what these devils are doing as far as burning constructs, what is that, Jay? I'm glad you're here. What is that? I know what constructs are, right?
Yeah.
But what does that mean to burn or freeze a construct? Like, what does that mean specifically?
Yeah, so what they were doing, they were burning the concept of the magic, like of the spell that Nock did.
But how can you burn a concept? How can you like isn't a concept like
big busted?
I need to stop fucking interrupting you.
You good? No, so a concept is pretty much like it's an abstract, like, general notion, like some kind of idea, right?
Right.
Pretty much something that has no physical touch at all.
That's why I like an idea.
Yeah,
a
pretty much.
In your head, you feel me?
Yeah. So what they did, because at the end of the day, this still is magic and mana, right? You know, devils of negative mana. Yeah. What they were doing, they were burning and freezing something that they can't touch nor feel. You know, they were pretty much burning that spell that Nock created, that Shadow World coffin. Right. Yeah, because you see the panel, man, he literally created a graveyard. Like
a grave. Yeah. Oh, thank you. It was like a grave on top of where it was like a grave on top of where the middle part where they was in, or something like that.
Yeah. Because from when I read the unofficial release, they didn't really go into details with this. Like, I couldn't even see it.
Yeah, you couldn't even see it. Yeah, that was terrible. It was terrible.
But yeah, they pretty much, that's what they did. They burnt and freeze pretty much the entire concept of, and not only that, the reason why this is very ridiculous, because Nock said this spell is the power of a supreme devil, like a high rank devil.
Right.
Because not only that, he fused with 2 mid ranks, which would equal a high rank plus that spell. And they just burnt through it and freeze through it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I'm glad you brought up that tweet. You said, "Can they do this to Gojo?" Yes. Yes. They don't need to touch infinity to burn infinity.
Right, yeah, that's true. But like, okay, so I'm glad you fucking said that, because I was gonna get segue into that later. So you think they can like burn Gojo's infinity, not necessarily Gojo though. Well, if they burn infinity, they burn Gojo.
They burn infinity, they burn Gojo.
That's all.
I'm not 100% sure. Like, I don't know if they're burning cursed energy, just because it's a completely different power.
You know what? The reason why I understand your argument, Rex, about it is because, like, I remember arguing with that. I remember having the debate about whether Jack can cut Gojo as well. And I remember somebody was bringing that same point that you brought up, where it's like the Black Clover what they were saying, like the Black Clover versus the Black Clover versus magic, it's like strictly to their verse. Their magic won't work on someone that's from another verse or something like that necessarily.
Well, no, like when you have like crossverse stuff, if power systems, are close enough, you can use them kind of like if you had like a Bleach fight, you treat like Mana and Ryatsu very similar, but like Black Clover has cursed stuff.
Mana and Mana from Magi and Mana from Black Clover. That's pretty much the same.
Yes, or like chakra and stuff. Right. But whereas like there's this cursed energy, but at the same time there's this sorcery, so it's cursed energy by wording, but it's described more of magic. So I think it would really come down to like just the general description of it.
You said that again, like I had messed up and like muted everybody for 1 second, so nobody.
Yeah, I was just talking about how it's like when you have crossverse stuff, you treat energies that are similar and the same, like Bleach, Naruto, treat like chakra, Ryatsu, and everything. Right. But with Jujutsu Kaisen, they have curses, and Black Clover has curses too, but their cursed energy is similar to that, more of like magic, but also curses. So it would really just depend whether or not you treat cursed energy. Like if you treat cursed energy the same as mana, then yeah, the Goju is not doing shit.
It's still magic though, because they're shamans.
Shaman magic, yeah.
Shamans come
sorcery.
From sorcery.
The sorcery comes from magic, right?
Yeah.
It would literally just come down to like if you're gonna treat them similar, then yeah, like. If you wanted to be real nitpicky, that's a different story. But I think if you were being a bit fair, it's like he's not. Like, he can't do anything.
What you're saying is like if you equalize the verses, then there's no doubt about it.
He should be. They should be fine.
No doubt, because how like Maggie,
regardless, Nox putting him pretty much in prison realm too.
Because
Black Clover used mana, where Magi used Rook, which is the same thing.
Same shit.
Yeah.
I think it's even like I think they even call Rook Mana as well.
They have before.
Yeah. I think it was called Mana before. But now I can get to the chat. Right, I done got my bullshit out of the way. I'm gonna get to the chat real quick, nigga. Y'all was in here talking from like y'all was in here running y'all mouth. God damn, nigga. Damn, hold on. Who deleted my boy Jay the Greek? Who deleted all his comments? What happened right there? Anyway, what's up, Tony, newbie artist, Sinbad? How you? I don't even fuck with Sinbad like that. I just thought about that. Trey, Tony, Bones, Gravity, Nur, Tyler, what's up with you? Luck, say y'all wanna nigga, I'm not even gonna read that. Who else? We got here? Nate, my boy Nate, Gene, what were you at this morning? I don't remember seeing you this morning, Bud. What's up with you? I hope the next devil has magic, magic other than element. Everybody keeps saying that, bro. I don't know why y'all so pressed about elemental magic. I don't mind elemental magic, me personally. Like
if it's working like this, I don't mind.
Right, like you feel me? I might talk shit when it comes to matchups. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to elemental mage and somebody got that has a better matchup, I might talk shit about it then. But as far as it being on a character, I don't mind. Now, Jay, I saw you tweet something earlier. Well, hold on. Let's stick to the chapter a little bit. We're going to get into that later. All right,
so we talk about that because that's a big thing.
Yeah, I want to talk about that sun shit that you was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
All right. So Notch fusing with two low-rank devils. You say, in your mind, that equals one supreme devil.
Well, they're mid-ranks, but when he fused, yeah, they're mid-rank because the official translation made it seem like they were low ranks.
That's what I'm saying. I just remember, like, nah, they're mid-rank. Not said in this chapter that he got two mid-rank demons.
Yeah, and when he used that spell, when he fused and then used the spell, he said a single spell to the class of a supreme devil, which means a high rank. So he got on the level of a high rank devil.
I wonder if Supreme Devil means something more than high rank.
I am hoping that's just a different translation, and I hope they switch it back. Every time I think of just like a Nacho Supreme, I'm thinking Taco Bell when I read it.
Yeah,
I want them to switch it.
It's the same thing. It's the kanji. If you look it up, it's the same kanji that Nog refers to, like Lucifero or high ranking and stuff like that. It's the same as Supreme. It's just the Viz translation. Just sometimes go by supreme or high rank, but it's the same thing.
It's the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same kanji.
Okay.
I do want to get your take on something, Josuke, because I wanted to bring it up the other day during your stream, but I know you don't look at the text spoilers. So under the assumption, because they can burn concepts of spells and whatnot,
right?
Like very hacks and everything. But like, do you think, given obviously the devil hierarchy, that a devil above them, regardless of their hacks, could just overwhelm their hacks. Like kind of like the best example I've been going off is like when Finral tried to make portals around Elf Fauna, and like his portals just couldn't contain, like they couldn't hold because of her mana was just so much more than his.
Right.
So I was wondering, like, if you think, like, I've been wondering about that, because obviously, like, this is, a big new hacks for Black Clover, but devils above them should be able just to completely still beat them. Yeah, logically.
Yeah, but with the way their magic work, like, if it's burning concepts, right? If it's doing that, even if somebody can overwhelm them, unless it's completely disperse their magic, then their hacks should still activate.
I don't know. I feel like you'll get something kind of like just that, like where the mana amount will just kind of take precedence.
Yeah.
You haven't seen Bleach, so I can't use my Bleach reference.
So you're saying like if Lucifaro was to pull up, his mana would be so overwhelming to them that they wouldn't be able to like move type thing.
They wouldn't burn the concept of gravity.
Yeah, because otherwise it'd be like, well, what does Lucifaro do to them? But like his mana should just be so much bigger, because if they're still getting cut by anti-magic and stuff, they should still, like, even if their magic is hacks, it still abides by, the Black Clover.
Because they are the weakest devils, so.
Right, and I mean, that's how Black Clover has been working, too. If you got just overwhelming mana, and, like, I don't care, that's really the
hacks
only argument.
Matter.
Yeah, that's really the only argument in Black Clover where matchup doesn't matter. If your mana is just way too overwhelming.
You just got that, raw better.
Because there were even points where anti-magic didn't work on people whose mana was just so much.
Yeah.
Like Patry.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
But
I was gonna say kind of like
but I don't think like this next floor devils are going to be that much stronger. I mean, not that much stronger, but have that much more mana than these devils. Like we're gonna have to get a couple more floors down for that to be the case. You feel me?
Yeah, because these two together, so like the next one could be like
my guess like in the middle, somewhere in the middle should be able to do that to them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are starting to say they clap the grid now. I'm still on the edge about it.
So you're still got that freaking trident.
He's warping gravity and shit, right?
I mean, he has a gravity feat.
Or space. He was warping space.
No, you talk about Dante. I said it's a grid.
Yeah, right. When warped the space of Lumiere's attack or something like that. And Lumiere had hit him.
That was what that was what that Triton. Yeah, that Triton does like warp reality or some shit like that.
It can pretty much disperse any spells.
Any spell or like it breaks down mana. It specifically is what it says.
It's kind of like what they do, but it's a weapon instead.
It might be effective against that specific Trident.
Yeah, I would say that Triton might also be effective to Dante's gravity magic as well. I mean, flesh magic as well.
Oh, Joski, you're 799 subscribers. Somebody subscribe.
One more subscriber, bro. Help me hit 800.
You got
Gene, go make another account.
Nah, dead ass. Like, we're going to hit 800 this stream, I think. We should. I know there's at least one person in here that's not subscribed, nigga. All y'all motherfuckers ain't subscribed. We got 72 people in here. 76? That's dope. What else happened in this chapter? Okay, so these devils, absolutely insane. Of course.
Yami talking to Act when he was saying, like, I know in the Raws or in the unofficials, he said something like, laugh at you and you could become the vice captain or some shit like that. But in the officials, he's like, I'm gonna make my own squad, and when I do, you are gonna be the vice captain. And then he was like, then we both can get laughed at by like people in the side. So it kind of was a little bit better worded. I know I think Jack Oates had a problem with how the unofficials had Yami saying it. That kind of made him seem like jerk,
It was like that with Asta too, because the unofficials it was like, what are you doing, Black Bull vice captain? It was like Asta seemed like he was kind of being mean to Noct, whereas like in the officials, he's like, what are you doing to our vice captain? Way more sense.
I must have not caught that. I must have read it the regular way, like, what are you doing to our vice captain?
Please. Yeah, he was talking to Namalith in the unofficials.
Somebody said somebody unsubscribed, did they? I kind of saw that coming, but it is.
Bastards.
Like one person unsubscribed.
It's Sinbad.
Nah, I doubt it's Sinbad. Well, it probably is Sinbad. No, think about it.
He's gonna come crawling back later.
Right, a lot of people are. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you know, it's usually the way it works. It's usually like when I get like 2-3 unsubscribe, I'll get like, you know, like 3-4 back subscribe. It's kind of weird how that works, but I don't know. It kind of don't bother me. Just
hello, legend.
Like I told y'all earlier, and I'm pretty sure like everybody who in here agree. Like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't got 1 or 2 haters, you ain't doing your job right, bro. Like, you're not doing it right. If you don't got 2 to 3, 4, 5 people hating on you, bro, that you don't got people that don't like you, you ain't doing it right, dog. You just not. You know what I'm saying?
Man, I'll take that.
That means you really ain't doing nothing, bro. When you start to get people hating on you, and you start to people,
it's got a whole villain over here.
Yes, I have a guy. I now have a Rax the villain and a Rax the anti-hero in my chat.
Oh, really? You got 2?
Yes. Yeah. One of them has my profile picture, and he just messed with the colors, so it's like purple and green, and he's been following me on Twitter now.
All that means is that you're doing your thing right. That's all that means, bro. That means you're doing your thing right. But anyway, man, back to the chapter. So,
I thrive off that, man.
Jack coming through. I mean, Yami and Notch's conversation was kind of deep. Like I told y'all earlier, I felt like Yami looks just like fucking Guts in this panel for some reason. I think this is also when Notch gave up smoking cigarettes too. You saw the little cigarette packet next to him, and he just Yami picked it up. Right.
Started.
It was like a trade off. You feel me? Like I don't know. I don't know if that means anything deeper, but like I don't know why Yami would do that. You know what I'm saying? Because in the flashbacks, we don't see Yami smoking a cigarette at all. We always see Notch doing it.
And to
funny, like he's sparking up a cig in the middle of pouring rain, though. I was like,
also, that has to be when he started, because when he's walking away, he's coughing.
Right, he started coughing. That's the beginning. He's the beginning. Wait, hold on, real quick. By the way, I'm in the wrong thing. My boy Legend just joined. Welcome to the Scream, Legend. I was telling everybody.
Thought I heard him.
That on my old channel, my original channel, you were our first guest ever to come through to a live stream. That was before it was even a podcast. It was just us coming on live stream back when we had like 10 viewers. Legend came through and came and talked with us. So I was telling everybody about that. So you was technically our first ever guest, Legend. I don't even think you knew that. Legend, can you hear me?
I don't know if he's got his mic set up. Maybe he's fixing his audio.
He might have muted himself.
No, I don't think he muted himself. It would have said it.
Might be fixing it. Sometimes Discord messes with like your audio settings, and it'll just change like, your input.
Oh, most definitely. Like if you unplug your mic and you don't go manually set it back up, like it'll fuck you all the way up. We need cloud magic. We got the creator in here, bro. Why don't y'all just tell him to put it in the market?
Yeah, I guess their magic officially is called like Devil Ice Magic and Devil Fire Magic.
Yeah, which is kind of weird because like in the unofficials a while ago, it was something like Hellfire or something like that.
Yeah, and Brimstone. Yeah.
It was kind
of the heck?
Well, that's what somebody said at the start, and it was just part of the unofficials, so people just went with that for a bit. I was hoping that Brimstone Fire
I seen that cool. I was like going back through the officials, like where did
it was one of the leakers. One of the leakers put it out, but it wasn't true. So that
it was like Coat Light Ice or something, and then Brimstone Fire or something.
Yeah.
Or Acolyte or
I never went with it to the officials.
I saw Brimstone Fire or something. That sounds cool.
It sounds cool, but it's not what it is. Cool. Like it sounds cool, but it's just not.
I don't know if we can get a Cloud Devil though, just based off of like, are any of the upcoming devils in any way related to the weather? J Cloud, you know.
Not sure, but I know
somewhat.
Devils, the ice and fire devils. They're in like different mythologies. There's the lake to hell is either a lake of fire, or it's a lake of ice. That's kind of what they're playing on, like ice and fire. It's like they're the.
I'm telling you that the best.
Can you hear yet?
Oh.
Legend.
He can hear us, but we can't hear him.
I think he just left and came back.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's audio sense because I had to fix mine when I came here for some reason. It's all messed up. Just Discord being stupid all the time.
I heard him initially. I thought
either Yami or gonna get what?
Josuke said they said you got 800 subscribers now.
Do I? No way. I don't believe y'all. Wait, hold on. I'll check after this. This comment is just fucked. Either Yami or
805.
Either Yami or going to get a devil, or he's definitely going to get a power up. What makes you think Yami's going to get a devil?
Oh no! Come on,
bro. Oh, somebody like y'all was talking about the haters. So somebody said I need 1,000 haters, bro. I need 1,002, my nigga. By the end of the summer, you feel me? I need 1,000 on them too. Yo, what's up, Kilo? My boy Kilo came through late, man. I see you in here. The Lake of Ice is the last level in Dante's lore where Satan resides.
Yeah, he's trapped down in the 10th ring in treachery.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. That's Dante's Infernos. Like they ain't got nothing to do with the Cliftoff or Grand Grimoires.
I remember early on in this arc, people thought Tabata was going with the Dante's Inferno route.
That's the thing.
Just
he's
using
pieces of it.
Just because
just pieces.
Named Dante. That's the thing with Tabata. He takes pieces of everything, not just one thing. So
yeah, because it's just like the Clithoff. He's not following that 100%. It's not like he's doing it 100. Like what? Who's a Zagrid? Who's a Megicula? They're not literal.
Well, Zagrid's not part of a Cliftoff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not literal.
Not we don't know if
not literal demons or devils or anything like that in the Grand Grimoire or anything like that.
No, he's not. Well, so far for the Cliftoff, he's going 100. He's been 100% accurate with the first two devils on the Cliftoff is Nama Lilith, and then we got Nama Lilith. Megicula, it doesn't have to be someone's name. Like it has to be direct name, but Megicula definitely is a reference to somebody. Like the whole Lucifuge thing, that's a reference to Lucifugus. That's a reference to Lucifuge. But he can add his own twist to it. Like I definitely
just like Lucifero is like
the Italian Lucifer.
Yeah, it's an Italian way of saying Lucifer.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like it's not following it 100%.
I hope so much in the dub they have him voiced by an Italian man.
I can't. I don't know why we can't hear fucking Legend, bro. That's killing me, bro.
Oh, are you on
it says
Legend?
Audio's not connecting.
Legend, are you on the app or a browser window? Because sometimes the one of them will mess up.
That's so true.
Sometimes the browser
both of them connected.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
There you go.
I hear him now.
I hear you, Legend.
Shit.
Hello.
What's up, man?
That was annoying. That was the first time that happened in a while. Because damn, I could not connect for the past 10 minutes.
That's what I'm saying, bro. We're trying to get you in here, bro. But anyway, how you feel about being the first ever guest on this show?
Well, I did hear you say that I was on your guest on your phase 1 of the show. So I did hear that you said I was in your phase 1. So I appreciate that. I did not know that. So I guess that's an honor, privilege. So that's awesome.
Cause we gonna hit 1 million after a while, and you gonna be the first. You gonna have the privilege to say I was the first person on that show. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be an honor. That's gonna be a definite person want to go say like, "Hey, I was the first guest right there."
Yes, sir. Cause it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna put it in the atmosphere right now. It's gonna happen. But
awesome,
thank
man.
you so much for joining us, bro. Thank you for coming through. You know what I'm saying? I know Legend I've been trying to get Legend back on here for a while. I know Legend been wanting to come on here for a while. It just haven't been.
I have.
Legend is a busy guy, if y'all don't know.
I am a very busy guy.
Like Jesus Christ, I never met somebody who grind as much as Legend. But Legend is.
I appreciate that.
Anime lately, we got to get Sam and the other guys on here one day, but we got Legend for now.
Well, Sam does not read Black Clover still.
Oh
but
yeah,
Ray and James does read Black Clover, so they could definitely come in the future.
Does he read any of the Black Clover podcast adjacent series like Kaiju number 8?
I did not know there was a Kaiju number 8 podcast. I did not know that existed.
Coming soon.
Oh no,
Rex just spoiled it for everybody, but coming soon.
Oh, really?
No, I'm just bullshit. But
I'm about to say like damn, because we're about I don't want to spoil as well, but we're doing one shot type of videos or what series people should be reading, and one of the first one will be Kaiju number 8.
Yes, sir, because it's amazing, fucking amazing. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still waiting on that J Cloud Kaiju number 8 video. Matter of fact, I just thought about that. Yo, what's up?
Yeah, I tweeted it out the other day.
You
wait for the Cloud Kaiju.
You posted it?
Yeah, I was. No, I'm talking about like I was like Kaiju number 8 video.
Oh,
maybe.
Soon?
And I put question right now.
Like, nigga, you gonna drop that video? Like I already saw that. Nah, you gonna do that? Ain't no maybe. You should have put guaranteed, motherfucker. You gonna drop that video, bro?
I stopped trying.
I'm coming to Vegas, bro.
I start trying to tell people like, hey, there's a new video coming out like on Monday, and then like it's Wednesday, and like nobody else dropping. Cause like I'm such a busy person. I'm tired sometimes. I'll be like, there are days where I just don't want to edit. I'll be like, damn, can I just have somebody else edit some of these videos?
I say soon instead of like tomorrow.
I just start doing that.
Yeah,
I just start doing like, hey, new video soon, not Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday. I should say that from now. New video soon. It's coming. Just not sure when.
I figured that out.
I learned my lesson
a couple weeks
ago
too,
bro.
Just no more set dates.
Putting a date on it, bro. Man, trust me, bro. That's not a good idea.
It does something to your psyche. It's like, oh my god,
fuck! I gotta hurry up and put this. You get anxiety and shit if you ain't careful.
Yeah.
The road
and
to
plus
1
fans will come and bite you too.
Yes, sir.
And plus fans will come and ask you like, hey, what happened to the video on Monday? I'm like, life happens. Exactly. I got busy, my guy.
Exactly. John Tate don't never let me live that shit down. If I say I'm gonna drop something, John Tate
don't never let nobody slip.
Ass, bro. John Tate, hey Joseph, where's that video? I'll be like, damn, John, I'm coming.
Yeah, Joseph, I gotta appreciate for you passing over John Tate for me, because John Tate has been giving a lot of super chats on my channel. Like, yo, he's been paying the bills for some other stuff too. So I appreciate it. No lie. My dude has been in his bag every Thursday in my hero streams and Black Clover streams. My dude's been already.
John Tate
if I had to guess, he probably has donated almost $200 within the past 3 months.
Hey man, you better stop saying your value on the internet like that, man. People gonna come at you, man.
I'm just saying, like, I just gotta give props for a man, John Tate. Like, I gotta give this one a big shout out for him.
Give him his props.
Yes, sir. John Tate is amazing, man.
Wrong with that.
Okay, so let's jump back into these chapter discussions. We still not done, bro. We still at the end of the chapter. We haven't talked about Asa showing up, nor have we talked about how these devils literally have been like we have knew they was playing around this whole time, but. And we knew that demons, that devils and stuff like to torture humans, but the way these motherfuckers are laughing is just it's like that's on another. I don't think the grid was this like fucked up in my opinion. But Asa coming in, okay, so when Asa came in, like I've been hearing a lot of debate about the whole construct thing, and they were saying like if it's really them burning and freezing constructs, then anti-magic shouldn't matter. Well, this right here really isn't an anti-magic feat. Like all he did was cut an arm off, which a sword should be able to do. So. I don't consider this an anti-magic feat personally, and then not saying that the only person that can beat them is the anti-magic. You know what I'm saying? And Nas obviously don't know what the fuck he talking about. Obviously,
that's flat right there.
I mean,
he's been wrong for about not a lot of shit, but Nas has been wrong like a lot recently.
He's been missing.
That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So. Who knows if Asa really would be able to fight? I mean, he's obviously gonna be able to fight against them, but who knows if anti-magic is really going to be that effective against them. And also not just two devils dying. I think they're dead. A lot of people talking about they're not dead and whatnot. Like they're not in this world no more.
They're not looking good. I'm optimistic and hoping they're not dead.
They both of them.
They're like a puddle.
Yeah, I can't confirm.
You can see the chips on the top mask too. You can't see it broken, but you can see the chips.
I'm very sad about this. I'm hoping
they could be gone, but till we get some confirmation about it, I don't know.
I don't want to say that like
technically those are black bulls, so this would technically be the first black bull's death.
Why you gotta do this?
No, dead ass. Because everybody talking all that shit about the Golden Dawn, including me. So I just gotta be fair. The Golden Dawn, the older people out here losing members.
Man,
and also Jack. You know, Jack could be dying too soon.
Oh, chill out.
Man.
Chill out, bro.
I was gonna say the thing about
gonna kill him, man. They just gave him a volume cover. Like, chill.
I was gonna say the thing about
the kill because he got a volume cover.
The thing about the concept thing is like I think it's specific to Magic and Mana because Nock got hit by them both,
right?
And he's not erased.
Does it work like that?
Frozen?
No. I didn't misinterpret. Nog got hit, but remember, they're not trying to kill Nog until after they done that spell. They're like, all right, we're sick of this. Let's go kill him now. They really was not trying to kill him.
I get the idea behind that, but it's like he was in. They burnt his spell, and he was inside, so he got hit by the totality of what they just did. So
yeah.
Like he would at least, like, I don't know, lose some arm, lose a leg. I just don't think it does the same thing.
Yeah, he's pretty messed up.
But I mean, like conceptual destruction,
he didn't leave
he should be gone. I mean, like I'm just saying, if it's full conceptual destruction, he'd be gone. He wouldn't exist. I think the concept stuff is specifically to the power system where it doesn't erase people, but it still fucks them up.
Yeah, well, they did it to the spell.
I know, but he was still inside. Is where I'm kind of. I'm on the fence about it right now.
I do want to ask a question about that. Like, do you still think Nock, because he said himself that he was planning to die by the end of this arc? Do you still think that Nock would be dying by the end of this arc? By the way he acts right now, by the way he feels like he should feel guilt from what happened to his brother. Do y'all think he's still dying?
Nah, I think I'm still gonna pull a Patry type beat. Where remember how he talked to Patry,
or not,
and he was pretty much trying to get him back on the right path. I feel like he's gonna do the same with Nock. Like, dying is not your way for forgiveness. Right. Like living on is the way to go in remembrance of your brother and everything. Like, I think like Asta just definitely gonna give him like that kind of speech.
But I don't know, because Nock's character seems different. He's like, man, he's emo. He's like, I can't be happy. I can't take like let other people thank me. I can't do this.
Yeah, but this is Asta though. Like, Asta could change.
I don't think he's emo. I think he's just more like.
Nah, like, he's just trying to atone. Like, he blames
himself. I don't
for
think he's evil either. I think he's emo. I say emo. Did you say evil
saying, like,
or emo?
No. I don't think he's emo either.
Yeah, I don't think
he's just a dark. Okay. Yeah, because he's more of a dark person. He just has, dark thoughts, and his dark thoughts. That's why he just works intertwined with those dark devils that he knew how to connect with them very well. But at the same time, like, he feels very guilt from what happened to his brother because he feels very fault. So his personality
was his fault, so he should fucking feel guilty.
Yeah, but when it comes to Asta, he definitely softens his heart when it comes to him. I think that's definitely gonna play a part.
Reminiscent of like his brother or something. So I can see maybe I would hope it wouldn't, because that would kind of ruin his whole character, right? That's his whole shtick.
Not if he has a lot of character when it gets him above.
But it's very obvious that. It's very obvious that in the future, Asta's going to tell him, like, hey, I heard what happened to your brother. Instead of you trying to die for your brother, how about you live for that, for the Black Bulls? Like, so, like, Asta will try to convince him. And I, like, not switch his personality, but just something that survives to live. Yeah.
As long as he doesn't, like, decide to live and then, like, he starts acting like his old self again or his personality, as long as he's staying the same, but it's just, like, not trying to die.
Even his old self was still a douchebag.
Yeah, but he was more charismatic, I feel like, as the older self, and now he's more just like more straight edge kind of. Now he's kind of like impersonating his brother, like trying to be like him.
Oh, of course,
but not really like him. You know what I'm saying? He's still an asshole.
Yeah, like I don't think about the genuinely. I think his personality still be intact though. It just his whole perspective will change. Where all right, I need to live.
Yeah, and that would be cool. Like if Asta was just like, you can't die here. Like we need you, or blah blah blah. And then he's like, oh, I got work to do. I can't. Just, whatever. Decides to live on for his brother's legacy or something like that, rather than just being like, oh, now everything is all cool and now let me start acting like my old self again.
I think it'll be like Zora. Like, remember how Zora was like, he's still a douchebag in the beginning. He still is now, but Asta changed his whole perspective. I feel like they will be like close friends if they meet. Like,
and plus, who's Zora? Because we have not seen him in a good 40 chapter. So who's that?
That's facts, bro.
I don't know, because Nock was taking shots at him earlier. It's like, bro, what's good with you, Nock? Like, that's you, literally. You are Magna and Zora.
That's one of the things I think. The reasons I think he was.
Let me get into some of this chat, bro, because I haven't read. Damn right. Let me get into some of this chat because I haven't read any of this shit, bro. And they've been going off, man. Fuck. I don't mind if Magma died this arc either. That's fucked up.
That's so fucked up.
5 minutes for Asta. Then they on his ass. Who you talking about? Notch again? Jack is not dying. Quit capping. Jack is a bitch. Notch is lucky. He didn't die. He didn't die sooner. Man, it's tough. Yeah, I mean that's like, I know that's kind of supposed to be a shot, but I mean you're not wrong. Like he better be like he didn't die a long time ago. Who's Joseph? I don't know who the fuck Joseph. I don't know. I want to see Dorothy. I want to see Dorothy trap a devil in her dream world, but I doubt
that'd be dope.
I doubt now if they struggling with the first floor boss. Yeah, I mean facts. These devils. If Dorothy was to put these devils in her dream world, that would be fucking stupid, bro. They would just burn the fuck out of. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like Jesus, man, because Notch pretty much just did a glamour world type thing, but he used space. I mean, not space, shadows. So it's kind of weird. Definitely kind of weird. What do y'all think Tabata's doing with these worlds? Because now we like with this shadow world being confirmed. Like now it's becoming like very blatant that that Black Cloververse is full of other pocket dimensions or other dimensions just in general. You know what I'm saying? You got the underworld, you got the glamour world, the mirror world, shadow world at this point now. So what do y'all think Tabata is doing with this? Somebody earlier said it might be him setting up for another arc, but nobody's talking about it. I don't know about another arc.
Another arc?
I don't know about
maybe the next
arc,
saga.
I think they'll just be exclusive to the spells.
I don't know, because the whole thing with the world tree is it connects to all those realms of Norse mythology. Like, what are all the other realms? I know there's like where the giants live, where it's all frozen.
Well,
and shit.
That's the tree of Yggdrasil, but the
like
thing is, that's a whole different mythology.
Helheim and all types of. But it's like Black Clover is full of mythologies, bro.
Yeah, it is, but like the Kabbalah
tree expands it more.
Yeah, the Kabbalah tree is. I think people think like the tree itself is going to make different dimensions. Where I think like we don't need different dimensions to see giants. I feel like giants are already here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
some just hang out somewhere in the
fantasy world. So I mean, yeah, giants and elves and all that shit. That should exist in this world.
But, yeah, because the elves are part of a different realm on a tree of Yggdrasil, but yet we see them in the same countries. You know.
That's true.
Yeah.
But I just feel like Tabata might be going somewhere with this. Maybe they might travel to one of these worlds, or maybe somewhere along the lines of that. Josuke turned himself up. I'm low.
Really? Because I don't think you're not.
Well, maybe the stuff with Lucifera will lead to like the other realms getting opened or something. And they'll be like way more connected or some shit.
Nah, I definitely been sounding low lately. On the
because it wouldn't be like I don't think you sound low in the Discord, but then when I go to watch the video on YouTube, like you just be sounding.
That is true. It's probably on your end on the Streamlab side, so it probably is that.
But I have it. I literally have it all the way up though, so it's like, what is going on?
You have a USB mic, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, those
so you shouldn't have to turn up no gain or nothing.
Yeah, a lot of people saying, well, somebody just said his volume is fine.
Yeah.
I don't hear the problem.
I know, but it's like when it uploads to YouTube and SoundCloud and all that stuff, then it sounds really low. Like
also when they're not watching it live.
Yeah, it's like when you're not watching it live for some reason, my mic definitely sounds low. Like if you go back and watch it on my YouTube channel, you'll know what we're talking about.
Oh, I've been
trying to figure that out for a while now. I've been thinking I've been needing a new mic, but I don't think it's the mic. I think it's something else.
It might be with that YouTube recently update.
It could be the mic too, because hey, it is always good to upgrade. It's always good to upgrade.
It definitely could be the mic.
But when it got a XLR mic, and I like it a lot more than my USB mic.
2-3 years, bro. It's been a long time.
Cool question. Since I wasn't here since the beginning, because I came late, so I was curious to know what were you guys' thoughts overall since the beginning of the chapter? Like, since I don't want you guys to repeat, your thoughts. So, like, what do you guys think about the beginning of the chapter with Narc and everything? Empress Yami.
Oh, I mean, we can just do the ratings. Oh. Yeah, let's do the ratings because I forgot to do the ratings to begin with. And then, well, Legend, when we do the ratings, we pretty much explain, like, give our ratings, give a reason why, and how we felt about the chapter. So I think that'll probably answer your questions if we just do the rating of the chapter.
Okay, that's fine with me.
Jack, what was your rating on the chapter?
I'd say I give it about an 8-9. I really like the art in this. The Nox 1 double union mode. That shit looked. Hey, that's easily the dopest mode he has. I was just like, what the fuck? That shit's so dope. And then also the color page and that first color page we got. I don't know if I'm adding that into the chapter, but that was also nice to get. The Yami that little back story thing right there. It's cool how he like dropped the cigarettes and then Yami picks him up. The other double spread where he does his spell. And I only got confused a little bit though, because like they went to Nox's house, right?
Right.
But where is Nox's house? Is it in the Clover Kingdom or is it in the Kingdom.
It might be in a forbidden realm.
You're talking about like the
Wait, what do you
church
mean?
that they were in?
Yeah, because I thought it looks like
No,
when he gets hit out of the ground, it looks like the cliff off tree stuff is around the outside, right? It looks like in one of the panels you can see like the roots outside. If the roots,
that's
if you can
hands.
see them.
Yeah, that's the demon hands.
That's the shadow hands.
That's his shadow hands, not cliff off tree.
Not
I was about to say because I'm like, where the fuck
demon hands? I mean
is
shadow
this
hands.
nigga
I
at?
said demon hands.
That's the one thing that kind of got me confused. I'm like, I was like, whoa, like my head was all in out. I'm like, wait a minute,
did you say
what the fuck? That's at 8-9.
8-9.
Got 8-9 max.
That's it.
And that panel, Asta coming in to save him. That one was clean too.
Damn, I'm seeing a lot of 9s and 10s. What about you, Jay?
Yeah, I get about an 8.
8.
It was a good chapter. Like what Jack said, the Nox form when he did like a double union for it. That was dope. The spell and how powerful Nama-Lilith were, and the dialogue itself. I really like the dialogue in this.
The dialogue was the best part about the chapter to me.
Yeah, it was the best part. Asta showing up in the end might be an unpopular opinion, but I mean, I knew it was gonna happen, but it's like okay.
Okay, so Jay gave it an 8. Listen,
yeah.
Without Asta showing up at the end of the chapter, if we just take that out, because I got my opinions on Asta showing up and fighting the devils. I got my opinions.
Yeah, I do too.
Without that happening, this chapter's a 9.
Yeah, it's a 9.
It's a 9 without that happening. But with Asta coming in through saving Notch and showing up to fight the devils, I'm dropping it down to an 8. But other than that, I really did love this chapter. I love the dialogue. I love Notch form. I love the how we getting more of these devils. So I've been begging for these twin devils. But yeah, I got my opinions on Asta showing up because I'm so tired of Asta fighting all the devils. Like when are we going to be shown that arcane mages can kill devils? When are we going to be shown this? You told us this almost a year ago, Tabata, and you haven't proven
just a plot MC
whatsoever. Like the only person that has killed the devil is Asta with anti-magic.
It is Asta.
So it's like you've been preaching this arcane thing for a while, but you haven't shown us anything remotely close to it. And Asta fighting all the devils is just getting kind of boring. Like I'm tired of Asta showing up.
I didn't like the narration either. The narration part where it was like only one man. There's no human that can defeat high-ranking devils. Only anti-magic. It's just like,
Thank you, bro. That's because I said in my review. The moment I read that, I was like, I don't know about that. That completely threw my mindset off. I was like, I don't know about that. That's not.
I don't like that shit.
Yeah.
I'm only hoping his epic moment because it was supposed to be like his epic, come in and save. I think it wasn't that epic, like I think it could have been more grand.
It was very predictable.
Him coming to save. Yeah. I was just like, what the hell? Like they had us thinking Noct had it handled.
No, we ain't supposed to be getting into this right now. Wait till we finish the ratings for everybody, and then we're gonna jump back into that. I definitely have strong opinions on Asta showing up, man. I promise y'all, it's getting old. But Legend, what would you give this rating out of 10, and why?
I gave it an 8 as well because I didn't like the Asta trope because I get it, like we're in a shonen like Luffy, Goku, like Vegeta always feels this, he could beat the main bad guy, but Toriyama doesn't let him do that. So it's like it's the continued MC only being the one that takes out the big bad. Luffy has gone through this not all the time, but usually does. So it's very annoying that with Asta that he's only the one taking out the big bad. So seeing that he came in at the end of the chapter, it's like I guess I saw it coming because we knew Noct was not gonna die at this chapter yet. Like it was foreshadowed a bit, but the way he spoke, the way that he's not gonna die, it looked like he was gonna surpass the limit and everything. I really love the dialogue a lot more than anything. The art was pretty dope, pretty fly. But I appreciate the dialogue between Moro Noct and Yami and his resolution of not trying to give up, and also that he would destroy evil with evil from the shadows until he died. I love that line a lot. That was my favorite line throughout the whole chapter.
I like that a lot too. I really did.
Because like if a lot of people read comics or manga, like sometimes you have to destroy evil with evil because that's how you defeat it. Is the worst thing, but that's how you would do sometimes. So overall, chapter could have been better, but overall this is about that style, and that is a shonen style, and that's why we'll give it an 8 out of 10.
Just to add on to what you were saying about what Notch said and that you said you liked, Notch pretty much put the entire kingdoms. He put all the kingdoms on his back right now. Like he pretty much saying that like ain't nobody gonna come help him right now or anything like that. So he's pretty like early in the chapter he was saying something like, what did he say?
He said he was ready to sacrifice.
He couldn't die. He couldn't die until
he knew that the plan was
sure or something
for sure going to succeed. So Notch is at this moment in time, like Notch pretty much put all the kingdoms on his back, like by himself, because he's the only one here that can that can necessarily handle these devils.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So he got to do what he got to do, which. And he admitted himself that he didn't necessarily want to die right now. He knew he was going to die eventually, but right now it was just way too early, especially since the plan isn't assured. And if he can take these demons out, if Notch could have took these demons out before the second gate opened, then to be honest, like the plan would have been assured. And like Jack and everybody else dealing with the people they're dealing with, Morris. I mean, if Oscar would have went down there. You know what I'm saying? Not everything would have been good. Like the percentage of them succeeding would have skyrocketed if Notch could have took these demons out before the second gate opened.
He definitely held his own though, because like
he did.
This was minutes before the Heart Kingdom Squad showed up.
Oh
no,
man.
I'm talking about how long, like for him to distract these two for that long. It definitely. Imagine if he didn't, right? And this was minutes before the Heart Kingdom Squad showed up.
They would have been outside.
If Nama Lilith killed him, and then they would have gone outside. And
Imagine
everybody else.
Jack would be dead.
Hold on. So I got more questions now, though. If Asta and them were at Nox's house, so did Finral teleport Asta and them to Nox's house?
No, they weren't.
They went to the Spade Kingdom.
They still in the Spade. What are you talking about, Jack?
When Nox is fighting Nama and Lilith, they're in the Spade.
Yeah,
is that where Nox is fighting?
The church is next. It's like right next to the Spade Castle because you can see the.
Okay. I thought they went to,
that's why you said earlier you can see those trees outside. That's why you said that.
I thought the church they were in was at like Nox's parents' house or something. Oh, but they're at the Spade.
I thought it was
church
like
right there or down below.
Too.
Yeah, it's like
I think they just went to a different area in the castle.
To that castle, yeah, that's the. I thought
it's not the same place where he had Asta training.
No,
that's exactly what I'm getting. Okay, that's what I thought it was. I'm like, isn't that in the Clover Kingdom? So how the fuck is Asta going from the Spade to the Clover back to the Spade so quick?
Because remember, Luck sensed them. He was like, devils I don't want to mess with. Like it's something there I don't want to mess with.
They're like right outside the Spade.
They're right outside.
The Heart Kingdom is literally right outside. But you're right, Jay.
And
if Notch would have not distracted them for that long, and them devils would have killed him, they would have went outside.
Ain't no telling what they could have done, bro.
It would have been hell.
Hell.
It would have been hell. But what you say, Legend?
Yeah.
I do have a question. Since I was here, do you guys think those two devils of his that he fused together, do you think they're dead? Like, because since the twins broke the spin and everything, because I'm curious about it. Because my theory is that they're dead because their face are cracking and everything, and in panel
and they're like
page 13, they're like in a puddle of blackness or blood. Blood could be. So I assume those two devils that he fused with, I think they're dead because their face and everything are cracks. What do you think? I don't know if you have discussed that yet.
Yeah, we did. I was saying I think they dead too. I don't see what is left of them. But some people saying that they might have not be technically dead. They might just have went back to the underworld. And if that is the case, I don't see why Notch wouldn't be able to summon them back if he survives.
Well, they went back. What people think if devils die, they go to underworld.
Yeah, that's what some people saying on Twitter.
Shoot, then Zagra GG coming out.
That's what I'm saying. That's Chainsaw Man. That's not Black
Clover. But I think
he wasn't bound to a artifact like these are. Like these are like bound to knock through that artifact.
Right,
Zagra was
they
just
got a contract.
Chilling.
Yeah, so I think when they die, I think it's the same logic where if a devil dies, he's gone for good. Like if devils die and go back to the underworld, then you can never get rid of them. Like you could just never get rid of them. Like if Lucifer dies,
Barney goes home.
Who knows? That might be the whole point in them locking the underworld and like locking the underworld so they can't get to our world or the Black Clover world.
It's possible, but that would just make me think like, okay, Zagra's coming out then.
It'd take a while or something.
See, the thing is, Zagra got killed, but Zagra got killed by anti-magic, so it's like. That's different than like a devil just being killed by normal means.
Magic.
Anti-magic obviously is way different. So like says that Notch have a contract with these Devils, and we don't know how the death necessarily works with that either.
Straight there,
it's a lot of differences between the Grid and these Devils. But me personally, I do think they're dead. I don't think they really gonna come back either. But,
I wouldn't like the idea of Devils
are.
die and they just go back to the underworld. It's like, okay, what was the point of getting rid of them?
Yeah, I mean that's a Chainsaw Man thing, but even still, like it takes a while for them to come back. But Rax, what was your rating and why?
I'd probably give it somewhere around 8.5 to 9. I really like the stuff with Noct. Obviously, getting the Devils to finally do something to live up to their hype was something we've been waiting for a while. Noct's spell was my favorite thing. I like that he pretty much found a way to super OP his Devils by merging them up. I thought that was great. I do kind of wish Asta showed up a little bit later. Like, the way that I actually really wish this chapter was, I kind of want that Noct actually beat them, and the second he thinks that, like, he won, like, another gate opens up.
That would have been fun.
I wish that would happen so bad. But I'm alright with it. Because the thing about Asta showing up, I'm okay with it. These are the first ones out, and there's the whole theory that Nama is the one that threw Libe at the gate, which is kind of like why I'm fine with him showing up. As long as he doesn't beat both of them. Like, if he just beats the one that threw Libe, and then maybe somebody else shows up to beat Lilith or something, I'd be okay with that.
Well, yeah, because that's why I mentioned in my review. I believe this is the exact same hands that Nama Lilith has. The ones that Liba got tossed out. We know Liba is the weakest devil, so it makes sense he was on the weakest division, which is where Nama Lilith. But at the same time, I just didn't like the narration. The only thing
that part I didn't like.
Devils is anti-magic.
Because obviously, Arcane is set up for
and people don't. I've seen people in chat misinterpreting us, saying oh, Lug defeated mid ranks. Yes, mid ranks. We're talking about high ranks.
And high ranks have several football fields between them.
unless what Noct meant is only anti-magic can fight their broken types of magic.
It wasn't even Noct. It was the narration. It was Tabata.
I assumed that was Noct speaking this whole time.
Me too.
Oh no, that was the narration.
All right, so real quick, let me go up and read the chat ratings on the. I seen a lot of 9s and 10s. Damn, this shit is that far up. What the fuck? Oh no.
You're slacking.
I went way too far up. I passed it. Yeah, here we go. Dante's Gravity 10 out. Dante's Gravity give it a 10 out of 10. Duke give it a 9 out of 10. Tyler give it a 10 out of 10. Tristan give it a 10 out of 10. Asta clear right now. Captain Base Fodder.
That's not a 10 out of 10. People think it's perfect. Yeah, damn.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what they think.
Eclipse give it a 9.5. Black Goku give it a 10 out of 10. Dex give it a 10 out of 10. Kilo give it a 10 out of 10. Z-Pain give it a 9 out of 10. Mickey gives it a 9 out of 10. Gene 10 out of 10. Vash 9 out of 10. Joseph with the 8.
Vash?
8 yeah, nigga. We thought that was you for the longest time, bro. We thought.
Wait. There is another Vash on your chat?
Yeah, bro. He's been here for a while too. He's been showing up for a minute. We always thought that was you for a long time.
You have a clone.
Damn. Then I know
that. Is it the arch enemy? The arch enemy.
Then I know have my name there on the chat. That's pretty dope though. Shit.
Or he could sue him. Say he give it a 10. Jordan says he give it a 10. Booth God says he give it a 9. Juice says he give it a 10. Nate says he give it a 9. Fizzy says he give it a 10 out of 10. Robin says he give it a 10. John Tate says he give it an 8 out of 10. Says Asta cannot have all the fights. I'm finna talk about that right now, bro. Gold Psalm Radio says he give it a 9 out of 10. I know I butchered that name. Luck says he give it a 10 out of 10 or a 9.5.
Okay.
And yeah, my man's with another crazy name. It's really not. That's just me. 9 out of 10. Yeah, a lot of 9 out of 10s, a lot of 10 out of 10s.
Scenario.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously have different opinions. So let me get into why my boy says he gives a 9 out of 10. Let me get into why I really don't like Asta showing up. It's just getting repetitive, bro. Like, Asta has fought in all, this is what Legend was saying earlier. He's fought all the big bads. Like, he's fighting all of them at this point. He's the only one that's killed the devil. Hold on.
Well, these guys aren't the big bads of the story. These are the opening act.
Do you think is Asta as the MCs as Black Clover top of the story, or do you think it's a shonen trope? That's why top of the use that as for Asta always defeating the big battle was hot.
To me, it really don't matter. It's about the story, bro, and it's just like the story is getting. Like, the story is just getting boring with Asta just doing everything. It's starting to become very predictable. It's just starting to be, it's starting to really aggravate me. Like, I just don't like Asta doing everything. Like, what's up? Why we got all these characters if you're just gonna have Asta doing it? You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I would love to see a captain go at it with a fucking a high rank devil. I want to see that.
We need to. It's that we don't.
Why is Asta the only one doing it, bro? It's just doesn't.
Especially for not to become a supreme, he fused and became a supreme devil himself with the spell. Right. And for that to do any damage, okay, that's cool. But if Asa comes in, I don't care if it's anti-magic. If he comes in and he's wrecking these two devils, it's going to be an issue for me.
It's a
because
problem.
It's just like, dang, it's like if Asa doing this, then what was Nock is clearly, he's not vice captain level. He's clearly, he became a supreme devil himself.
Not only that, Jay.
Like a second though.
Not only that, Notch just literally clapped Asta like 4 chapters ago, where Asta couldn't even end union mode. Well, not union mode.
And this union mode lasts for 5 minutes.
Notch was clapping the fuck out of Asta. So if Asta's coming through, we saw Notch pretty much top speed going against these devils. Yeah. If Asta come through and is dodging these devils' attacks and just washing these devils, I'm going to have a problem there.
I'm gonna have a problem,
that
bro.
That equals Asta being more powerful than Notch, which you have already proven isn't the case. You have already proven that. So Asta have got.
But they contradicted. Once Asta had the pseudo union mode, he pretty much like reached Nock's level.
Beyond you at this point.
Yeah, his pseudo mode before he even mastered
as far as
it,
hacks, but I still don't like you can. I don't think he's faster than. Why would demon mode make him faster?
Speed and reactions.
Then because like shadows is nothing for Asta. His anti magic can't really chase shadows around, right? There's nothing to chase, so there's nothing tangible to chase. As opposed to
he's not faster than the cat Notch. He shouldn't be faster than that.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't.
You know what I'm saying? And Cat Notch was getting tagged.
And but the very disappointing, like he has 2 devils that just fuse together into like a Megazord. But then you're telling me that couldn't do much against the twins? So like last week I said in my theory, like it would be amazing if he puts all 4 together. I would have been so mad if he puts all 4 devils into a full Megazord, into a Power Ranger type of suit, and you still get wrecked. I would be dumb. Why? Like, Nock, you literally just fused into a Megazord, and you just fought the 2 twins, and you still get it wrecked. Like, how are you vice captain then?
I don't understand.
That'll be super disappointing.
Okay, I don't understand why y'all want the 4 devils all the time. No. For me, but but yeah, I agree with you. Just like. And then what Notch said. Let's focus on that real quick. No man can beat a high-rank devil. What are you talking about, Notch? What are you talking about?
And then
you're the
what's the point of the captain?
Hold on. In the same breath, you're the one who said that high rank you couldn't be able to defeat a high rank devil. High ranking devils, the first floor devils are the same as the triad. You said that, Notch. So what I'm saying is we just saw Yami pretty much not handle Dante because of obviously his hacks, but any other triad member obviously get handled by Yami. Do y'all agree?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what the hell do you mean a human can't defeat a high rank devil when you got a human as the captain who just went at it with a triad member who is equivalent, according to you, equivalent to a high rank devil? It doesn't make sense.
I think it was just about this way to make it cool, just to hype up Asta, but I didn't like it. I did not like that part at all. And I think like in a situation where the other devils are bound to come out. So you're saying that since Nock was strong enough, one spell that was put him on par as Supreme Devil, like a high-ranking devil, wasn't enough, and these next devils are come out supposedly stronger than Nam and Lilith. What the heck is everybody going to do?
What is going to happen?
The time skip. Yeah, the time skip. Did they get that strong?
Are they going to defeat? Are they going to win on this first floor right now? It's like something miracle going to happen. Is Lumiere going to show up and just clap everybody?
If they don't,
100%. The other 100%. And Xenon 100%, and then we got Nanma and Lilith, and then probably soon another devil's gonna come out.
More.
I can't see Asta everywhere at the same time fighting all these battles. And if I just find that impossible. They better not do something like that, Like there's a bunch of characters here.
I mean, it is.
Let's get back to our team battle style stuff.
Hold on, Jack, because it's not impossible. If Gouch come through and make 10 Astas, nigga.
Yeah, but I feel like this type of situation, like Gauss wouldn't be able to do something like that.
It is 10 devils. If
come on,
come through, make 10 Oscars. We got 10 devils. Like, right? Come on, bro. That'd be ass, dog. But I'm just saying it is possible though.
Yeah, and then we still haven't seen certain characters. Like I feel like we better. Like I'm hoping that we get a lot more characters rolled into this.
Somebody, it's like I don't know what it's about doing with a jet, but somebody in the chat said Yami couldn't defeat Dante though. I never said that. I didn't. I literally just said
other than Dante.
No. I said Yami handled Dante.
Yeah.
Well, I said Yami didn't necessarily handle Dante because of his hacks. So yes.
Besides his hacks.
So yes, besides his hacks, and then right after that, directly after that, I said, but any other triad member, Yami handles because they don't have that hacks.
They don't have body magic.
So
yeah, like
any of that statement, where did I say Yami beat it Dante? What did I say that at? Where is that coming from? I never said it.
Did though.
I
was still consider it Yami who beat Dante. It was like if it wasn't for Yami quick thinking, like Asta wouldn't have had his sword the last second to attack. So it kind of is Yami who beat him. Asta was just like through method that he used to beat him.
I see what you're doing there, and nah, that ain't working. I see what you're trying to do there. Just
Asta was the tool that Yami used to beat.
Right.
I
like the way you think. I wish I would have thought of that when that shit first happened. Oh, nigga, I would have made niggas mad. Well, not.
I just thought about it.
I do need to start reading more of this chat, bro. Y'all are talking good in here. Well, Notch doesn't know that the Heart Kingdom squad learned ultimate magic. Maybe that's why he said that. He said it. Oh, that's true. That's true. He doesn't know the extent of everybody's powers, and he for damn sure doesn't know the extent of the captain's power because he was in the spade while they was training, so he would not know the extent of their powers. You feel me?
Yeah, it makes sense. Like
Notch could just be talking out of his ass. Like he could dead ass just be talking out of his ass.
Yeah.
Notch didn't know there was a time skip.
That lets me know that okay, Tabata definitely has something planned for like characters like Dorothy, Nozel, and Figolion.
He better
because these three were the strongest out of their whole respective groups. These are so it's a reason why he took them out of the fights when everybody else went to go fight the Dark Triad, because clearly Nozel, Figolion, and Dorothy, their time skill, they're gonna be strong as heck. Like and Dorothy was already teased to, like, in an anime, she's trying to train her Glamour World to trap a devil. Mm-hmm. We may see that.
What does that mean though? Trap a devil? Like, are you gonna just leave a devil in your Glamour World, my nigga?
Yeah, because when they fall asleep, you fall asleep in Glamour World, you will die. I think
devil sleep.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, it was just eternal death.
I mean,
that would suck. She's just like, these devils are trapped there forever.
I'm pretty sure devils sleep, though. I mean, it eventually fall asleep, I believe.
If you got sleeping magic, you can put a devil to sleep.
Could you imagine at some point if somebody fought Dorothy and then they brought him to Glamour World and they're like, okay, what is this gonna happen? There's just a devil there, and you're like, what the fuck?
Gene, you is
no, they're gonna die.
There's just some devil hanging out. It's like, I've been trapped.
Hold on, Gene, you a funny motherfucker. I fucking like Gene, bro. Gene, you funny as hell. Gene said when Josuke reads 4 comments in a row, it's better than when I just read 1. Okay, nigga, I got you. You want me to read more of the chat? That's all you had to say. That's all you gotta say, bro. You don't gotta throw shots. You don't gotta throw shots.
but
I got you. I got you, bro. Give me a second. We talking here, bro. What you gonna say?
Gene? Yeah, but I was just saying the way the power is for these devils and everything, it makes me believe that all these devils are not coming out this arc. There's no way.
I hope not. Maybe up to 5.
Probably 4. But 5. Yeah, that's like the limit. Because
so Jay, our dream is dead, bro.
Yeah,
the end game is dead.
Yeah, maybe the 5th door opens and we find out that's where Zagret was, and he doesn't come out, so they like luck out there.
That would be
they had already defeated him or something like that. That would be cool.
I'm just thinking
like a little rest or something.
Yeah, because the thing is, the whole Elf saga was chapter 1 to chapter 215. This is a whole nother saga. So and really,
I think this is more like the Devil Saga. I would call it the Devil Saga.
Yeah, this is like the Devil Saga. So I don't see all the foreshadowing of this new devil, Lucifugus, and the 3 rulers and everything. I don't think you're gonna get all that.
Morris a devil.
Morris devil. There's no way you can get all this arc.
Like all of it is gonna be tied up. All the loose ends are gonna be tied up. Everything is gonna be good.
Unless Tabata
like
find
world.
some way to slow the Cliff-Off down without necessarily stopping it to where they can train more. That might work, but he'll have to just do it a clever way. I don't know how he'll.
I could get our end game because Morris could open up all the gates
at once,
and everybody would have to retreat.
My nigga, don't, bro. I'm getting hard, bro. You gotta calm down, bro. Like,
they build like a demon army in the spade. Everybody else is like fortified.
Because all these devils ain't working together, bro.
Tabata don't got the balls, man. All right, so let me read.
I think one of the devils is going to get away and then go and do its own thing.
Somebody said, I want an end game. It's all in Tabata's hands from here. We're at his mercy. That's true. How many devils are going to get out? We literally just answered that. No way. We get past 2. I mean, you're not wrong. Unless like some big dick step in, then nah, I ain't getting nowhere. I'm calling a berserk type arc. Asta's going to go to hell. Asta's going to hell and getting Asta's going to hell and getting hunted by demons. I mean, that'd be amazing to me, honestly. I would love to see Tabata get dark, man. I want to see him get dark. I want endgame. Yeah, man. I mean, I just don't see it no more. I want the Ragnarok saga. Ooh, I like the way that sounds, my nigga. Ooh, that sounds fire. All right, man. Somebody said, "What's up, Rax?"
Oh, hello.
How many devils? Okay. Jay says about what, 5?
Wait, how many devils are what?
Getting out. 4.
I think 4. I think we're gonna get 4. Jack said 5, so that's like 5 is
he's
cool.
6, I think.
We're taking our bets now. We're taking our bets. So Jay got 4.
Are we taking the whole tree or like the whole arc itself? Like, are we saying who's getting out throughout the whole arc right now?
We're just saying how many devils. How many devils will come out? Because I don't think all of them are coming out. Because
so hold on.
Are we counting the current ones that are out? Are we counting those or
are we counting those too? So Jay got 4. Jack got 5.
No, I'm still saying 4 because I was saying the 5th one would be Zagreus, and since he's already dead,
okay. So Jack got,
technically it would still only be 4.
Okay, Jack got 4. Jay got 4.
Do we count the Dark Triad as 3 or they're not putting out yet?
No, man.
They're like,
their devils aren't out
they're
yet.
Devil hosts.
I just want to confirm. So the 2 twins. I'll still 5 as well.
5? Okay. Legends going with 5. And Rex?
I'm gonna all steal with 5.
5. I think I'm gonna go with 5 too. I think 5 is a nasty number. They're gonna get halfway there. But I mean, honestly, what I want is all 10 of them motherfuckers. You feel me? I want everybody out.
Oh no,
it's not.
I want all of them. No, that's what I truly want. I want all. I want destruction. Like I want them to be out, and I don't want all of them to be here fighting. I want some of them to escape. I don't want to be like, hey, this is not what we signed up for. We're gonna do our own thing, and some of them dips. So those devils could be later fought, because I don't want all of them to be captured or brought back to the underworld. I want some of them to escape. That's what I want.
So we can set up future arcs and stuff.
Correct.
That's why I kind of want Morris to escape. Like Morris can set up a future arc some way somehow.
Because Morris, if he takes the knowledge from the Heart Queen, he might be able to find out what exactly put the gate there in the first place. Maybe how the devils got
there. How we can open it up somewhere else.
Yeah, maybe find. I know people want like God stuff. Maybe it was by the gods, and he finds like a way to undo it using their artifacts or something.
Right. Somebody says I predict Lucifuge will be the Lucifuge will be the last to come out in this saga. Okay, so you predicted actually the last devil that come. You think it will be Lucifuge? I think Lucifuge is gonna be one of the ones that come out because Tabata wouldn't just show him off like that. You know what I'm saying? Without giving us him.
Yeah, it might end off him.
Yeah, that's what Christian's saying.
How many are there? 10? 10 devils?
It's 10 devils, but the Cliff-Off has 11. So there's
11.
So it's Tabata could add a twist because the Cliff-Off teaching and the Grand Grimoire teachings, they say it's 11 attributes on the Cliff-Off, not 10. So there's 11 devils, and the last level of devils there are actually known as the twin gods. You have Molech and Satan, which is another word of Lucifer. So it's possible that there's another devil that's hidden, which I think could be Morse, because like Molech is also known as God of Time, and there's like, his devil magic doesn't add up. His double magic is to extract and transplant. So Tabata could took influence from that and did like a whole 180 of it. You know what I mean? Like adding his own little
just
twist.
gave him a different
because Molek
tribute or whatever.
What if Morris got Lucifuge?
It's possible because Lucifuge name his name meaning is the opposite of Lucifer of Lucifer. So we see they symbols on their head, it links up. Right. So it could be that, or it could be Molek, since Molek is Lucifer's twin. So it could go either way. He could be either or, honestly. But
Josuke predict Morris has Lucifuge. Write it down.
Let me look. Did you go look to see if Morris has that ring on his arm that
ring
knocked once used?
Oh, it broke. Remember? They broke.
Nah. Yeah.
He like constructed a new one or something, because that's how you would form a contract with him. But then again, the way that the Triad forms contracts with their devils different. And the way that
it's way different.
Asta and Nocta are two completely different ways.
Yeah, their devils not in the real world. Because if Morris devil was already in the real world, he wouldn't need the clipped off gate to open.
Yeah.
So his devil clearly is in the underworld, but like that's what I'm thinking. I've been like,
maybe he's contracted with Lucifuge through the underworld.
Exactly. It could be Lucifuge, or if Tabata goes with the the twin, then it could be Molek. Because Molek, even in the Grand Grimoire, you have 3 rulers. It's Beelzebub, Astaroth, and Lucifer, Satan. Yeah. But Tabata could just add his own little twist and just not go by that direct canon of it. It can go really any way.
Oh, that's what it says in my Grimoire Verum. It's like Lucifuge is the one, like a general or something. He's pretty much under the 3 top. He supports them, which would be essentially what Morris is doing for Lucifer. He's like giving him support, trying to bring him out quicker. If anything, I think it might be.
It does make sense for him, but it just Molek, and the thing with Molek and Morris, their description is so similar. Morris does experiments on children and all types of sacrifice stuff. Molek is known for that exact same thing.
But what if we get like Morris and Molek, like they actually end up screwing Lucifer over, and he just lets his devil out and the other high ranks and just stay there?
It's possible, because none of these devils, trust me, I don't think they all gonna work together. Beelzebub, if you look at the Grand Grimoire in the Clifftop tree, he believes that he's the ruler of all devils. Him and Satan beef. Like, he thinks like I ain't gonna speak too much on it. I'll say it for a video.
No, I agree. There's no way that the top ones especially are gonna work together. They're gonna all be trying to get on top.
Somebody mentioned Astaroth might have time magic.
Hey, who?
He said Astaroth. What would Tabata do after this arc? I don't know, man. Y'all keep asking that same question. I have no idea. Vampires and Black Clover would be lit. I think that would be fire, honestly. I do. Lucifuge.
What would be lit?
Vampires. I think that I like vampires. I ain't gonna hold you. That's like,
I like it.
A little thing of mine. Lucifuge is probably Morris' devil, because information and knowledge is what Lucifuge is known for. And
multiple devils are known for knowledge.
Yeah, all of them are for knowledge. We can't do
it. Okay, and I can finish this comment. Damn, Jack, that you poke Jack the wrong way. I ain't gonna hold you, because he never. Anyway, okay, so he says he's known for information and knowledge, is what Lucifuge is known for, and Morris is is a very information based person. So I mean, y'all quiet now, huh? Y'all quiet now.
I said.
It's more
tore into him already.
But I mean,
all devils are known for information, man.
Some type of it.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there more relics out there? Someone gonna have to become a devil host too. I mean, relics are made. It's not necessarily like something that's like. I mean, you can turn a normal item into a relic. I mean, that's just like real shit. I don't know about like how it works in Black Clover. That's just how it works in other fantasy worlds, where you can, like, say if you got a necklace, you can turn it into a relic with imbuing it with magic and stuff.
It's got to be like something you share a tie to, or like close personal bond with, or something like that. Usually,
Unless making relics is maybe kind of like a profession, maybe kind of like making magic tools. Somebody has to learn how to do it.
It might be different in Black Clover. Like, it might be different. But it might be the way they make it sound like it's like the keys in Fairy Tail where it's like only a certain amount of them.
The Zodiac keys.
The Zodiac keys. He making it sound like it's only like a certain amount of relics out there. Well, I don't know about that.
And it's some definitely different like potency. How the devils you can summon with a certain relic? Because when Nox's father gave him that relic, he like, here, try this and see you can summon that devil. With the devil with this.
Right.
So.
Oh man, and he said that. Wait, did he say something about having that certain relic for a while?
Well, they never specify on a certain relic. It seems like a certain. It depends on the relic. You can summon certain devils because he gave him a relic and said like, see if you can summon like that devil with this. Yeah, so it seemed like
he was already bound to it.
He was already bound to that relic specifically. Okay, I got we got Sammy.
I think they were looking for the right person who could use it.
That's why they thought Nox was a brilliant, pretty much. But we got Sammy. We got Sammy in the chat. What's up, Sammy? How you doing? He says y'all noticed the website lists the last 10 arcs as acts instead of arcs, and acts makes up a saga. That aligns up with what Tabata was saying he wanted to do. Like he wanted to do 3 separate sagas or something like that.
Well, he said he has his 3 sagas already down packed, but he never confirmed that it's only 3. He just said I got my first 3 parts of the story done.
Yeah.
That he'd love it if it could go for as long as like Naruto or One Piece.
Yeah. The problem is that he said he doesn't know how Black Clover is going to end. I'm like, oh shoot, I'm kind of worried.
Oh man, that sucks.
Just keep going, Tabata. Just don't stop.
Yeah, you kind of have to know as a writer of your story. You kind of gotta have some. Oh, go ahead.
I just want to say that to what Raksha says, like keep going towards what Jay said, but at least have an idea of how you're gonna end it.
Just keep going until you figure out how to end it.
Because the thing is that it's like Oda. He knows how he's gonna end it, but he's having a struggle to expand more story one and everything. Cool, but he at least knows where he's headed. With Black Clover, okay, right, but at least know how you're gonna end with know how you're gonna end with Asta, know how you're gonna get there. No, okay, cool. You know the end goal, but you know how to get to Z. Just know how to go from A to B to C to D to know how to get to Z.
Yeah, just some type of direction.
Figure it out at some point down the line. But like if he's like right now, if he was like, I don't have the idea, keep going until you figure out the idea. You can't stop and just have an abrupt halt.
But
it's always got to be something you think about.
But what happened if you want to retcon to what you want to change from chapter 100 and you're currently at chapter 400 because you got a better idea to how to end it? Like that's gonna mess up the whole.
Yeah, because he already retconned a couple things like the timeline.
he had so that kind of sucks in storytelling. Like I hope, but that could also be the problem with the Weekly Shonen Jump where he never had the true time to sit down and think of how to end it.
Flesh it out.
Right now he cannot really flush it. He's just writing because he's on a time stamp because they're trying to put out a chapter every week.
He be having breaks. He be having breaks. No, I'm just playing. He don't take enough breaks.
Yeah, because I'm having breaks.
He don't take enough breaks.
Dr. Stone was on break this week. I was looking forward to that chapter.
Oh well.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure Tabata, I think this for anybody, he's probably not rereading. He's probably not rereading his story like that to that degree. He
just needs the Wikipedia pages. He's good.
Yeah,
he just looks at the
wiki sometimes wrong too.
If the wiki's inaccurate, he pulls up the old J Cloud YouTube channel and he searches up the videos to watch, figure out what he needs to remember. I mean, they got to be nice to him. They keep axing all their other series, and One Piece can only go on for so long.
Yes, it should.
Shonen Jump needs to figure something out. They need to be nicer to Tabata.
Yeah,
he's the only one doing a long series right now.
They need to be nicer to the series as One Piece, My Hero, and Black Clover, and JJK. Once those series ends, they need to understand that who's going to be
scrambling for the next.
Yeah,
one.
Right.
They're gonna be scrambling.
They can't just end series just to end them.
Sammy says Nero watching the book for 500 years retcon too. That's true.
I mean, she never watched it for 500 years. That was just a misinterpreted by the fans in general.
That's true.
Yeah, she said she was excluded from the natural run for 500 years I watched Lake's Grimoire. It was a continued sentence. You know, she like excluded from natural fire years, meaning she was asleep. I watched Lake's Grimoire.
Yeah, when she gained consciousness back, when she got back up and like, was a bird. Do we have any more news about this Black Clover movie? Like what it's gonna be on, or does that come out?
No, we don't got shit about that movie, bro.
No, the trailer.
Niggas were like, wait till Sunday. Wait till Sunday.
You see the guys like
not know no more information.
Bro,
you see the goofball.
Yeah, poster just now, like a good 20 minutes ago. We took a poster, which the poster wasn't really much. It's just us with his nice tone-ass cheeks. That's it, really.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm getting tired of hearing about that movie already, boy. They working on my damn nerves about that movie.
Do you see
why?
They just keep asking me about it. It's like, nigga, I don't know.
I was tired before it even started. Once I heard, I'm like, a movie? I was like, wow, I was expecting just something more extravagant. You know, I was like, a movie? That's just like, okay.
Honestly, I'm happy
the
trailer came out.
Yeah, I'm happy the movie. They had a trailer out?
The trailer was nothing but the spade art.
It's like a PV. Well, no, I was gonna say there were the goofball haters just doing everything. There were like people saying like, "Oh, this must mean it's a recap movie." I'm like, how did you possibly? How
extrapolate
would you
that
recap movie?
Yeah, I don't know how to get a recap.
What the fuck? What is a recap?
Why would they show the spade art and it be recap?
A recap movie isn't even a thing. Like, what the fuck?
Yes.
They show each recap episode, and it'd be like 4 episodes.
One thing I'm happy is that Peria knows that, like, hey, you know, if we want to do a movie, we need to pause the animation of the anime because they know that they cannot do both at the same time. So I'm happy Peria and the team that does Black Clover said, you know what, let's take a break, let's do the movie, and hopefully when they come back, they're smart enough to do seasonal. That's my hope. Hopefully.
Does anyone know who used to do the old Naruto movies? Because those were dope. I always liked the animation, and especially that was like the strongest point in the old Naruto movies were like the animation.
Those people have gone.
Stories were not always the strongest.
Those people have gone to. Those people have gone to different staff members. So
real quick, I
so not really much.
I want to talk about that damn Jack. What did you just say like a minute ago?
Naruto movies?
No, right before that.
But teaser trailer does not really much of a teaser.
I want to talk about Black Clover going seasonal because a lot of people seem to think that's a great idea.
I just said that.
Yeah, I know.
That's perfect.
A lot of people think it's a great idea and stuff like that, and I'm down for it, especially if we get the quality that we have been getting. But it might also hurt Black Clover too, because what's sticking Black Clover around, what's their bread and butter is the fact that they are ongoing and they have access to.
They're always relevant.
They're always so relevant, and they have access to so many countries. That's what makes Black Clover one of the biggest animes watched. Is the fact that it's ongoing the way it is. So if you turn around and make it seasonal and it doesn't pop like the way Demon Slayer popped or Jujutsu Kaisen popped, if it's not on that level consistently, then Black Clover might end up hurting Black Clover more than helping Black Clover. So I was just saying, like, be real careful with what y'all wishing for as far as that seasonal, because I want it too, but if they fuck it up, then we fucked. Like, Black Clover's fucked at that point.
That's why I'm worried that when I seen that trailer of the movie PV and I seen the spade arc, the thing is it's very counterproductive, because if you make a movie based on the spade arc, of course you're not going to get the whole thing. And not only that, you do a movie on the spade arc, Black Clover the anime is not coming back for a long time.
Oh wow!
So and everybody do that because I think they just kind of threw something together real quick to like present the fans. I think tomorrow at 6 or something they'll have a YouTube live about the movie, so maybe we'll find out more then.
I'm gonna watch this trailer right now.
They might give some information in the end of the episode 170.
Yeah, tomorrow around 6 a.m. is when actual like live happens, and then they're going to be talking about the movie and stuff like that. So we'll probably definitely find out more information. I think this was just something they threw together real quick to like, you know, like, oh, we're having a movie.
It's possible, but my thing is like when Jujutsu Kaisen movie got announced the same day as Black Clover, and then they get a PV, we see Volume 0. So I'm like, okay, they're clearly doing the Utah story, but I don't know, man. Like, hopefully, because Tuesday, we still got some more information after the anime ended. I know they said there's some announcement for that as well.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, so we'll get some information tomorrow, then
and Tuesday
as well.
Yeah.
We'll have more of a general idea. Hopefully,
dope.
I hope we'll get more of an idea.
Yeah,
the movie will be, and we're not just going in blind. That's why
what happened.
All right, so I just watched. Hold on. I just watched this trailer that the Black Clover website had, or the Crunchyroll website got on here. Or I don't know if this is the movie trailer, but that trailer actually dope. That trailer actually really fucking dope. I liked it. You see,
like, wait a minute,
a couple times. It's fire to me.
Was just like, what happened if the Black Clover trailer? I mean, the Black Clover movie. If it's about the Space Kingdom, maybe it's some backstory about narrative that they could, some canon filler that they could involve about the story. Like, hopefully, it's not what they're doing with the Demon Slayer movie they did, because Japan already saw it last year. We're about to see it in the US just coming, I think, next month or in May. So that's great for us because the anime will be coming back in the fall. But we're having people in some states cannot watch it because some theaters are not yet open, so who knows? So for Black Clover to have a movie, hopefully it's not trying to dab some Black Clover current manga arc, like, because they're trying to copy what happened with Demon Slayer and now with JJK.
Especially because the Demon Slayer ended now.
Yes.
And Black Clover is still ongoing, so that would be like the dumbest thing to do, in my opinion. Anyway, like.
Sammy brought up something really cool. In that trailer, I guess Sammy says the thing you gotta notice is in the key visuals for the movie poster, Asta right arm is normal. So whatever's happening in this movie is if that movie is a real poster from the actual movie and not just something they're just using for just to hype it up, then that means whatever's happening is happening before Notch and all this stuff.
No, just before his Dante fight. His fight with Dante.
Yeah, before Notch.
You could maybe do something.
Yeah, because he didn't know Knock before. Yep, you're right. I forgot he did that.
Maybe do something like a couple, like maybe a week or two before, like where the time skip picks up, and just do something. I don't know. Maybe do something with like a dungeon or something.
The 6 months, maybe they had to fight somebody in the Heart Kingdom or something. Had his own thing to do.
Just do some dungeons.
I don't think backstory can carry a movie either. I don't know about that.
Yeah, his full
backstory.
Yeah.
Oh no. We the first movie have to have something original, and it has to have Asta Noel. Like
because I remember somebody was saying that to me. They're like, "Oh, the MC can't be in the first movie," and then I'm like,
"What?"
Then Jujutsu Kaisen was like, they're coming out with Volume 0, and I'm like, "Well, isn't the main character not in Volume 0?"
That was
right.
Like,
that's still.
As long as you got a good story to do a movie, you can do a movie about anything.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. It was just a random on Twitter. I was like, what?
Stupid. Like my honest hope for this movie was originally to see more about Julius, like a prequel before Asta joined the Magic Black Bulls Brigade. And I would love to see a flashback of Julius, William, and Yami with the deer. Yeah, so like I would have preferred that because we already know that cast members. People would have loved to see more backstory and care more for William, care more for Yami because they're in the current arc for this, and they're technically captured right now. So that involves their story, so we can know more about them and how the Yami become. And maybe they could show a sneak peek with Nock and his brother Morgan as well. So that'd be something interesting to see. That would be some interesting information. That was my hope for what this movie announcement could have been.
Mm-hmm.
I
same.
Because
it's still tomorrow. Honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. So okay. Where am I? My Hero Academia is on his last saga. I would want a movie about 1,200 years ago. In the first, about 1,200 years ago in the first Cliffroth. Dude, that'll be some lore for our ass, bro. I would love that too, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, My Hero is in this. Not even saga, last arc.
Tabata should actually just do a spinoff about.
I thought it was act or something.
He should do a saga about the first Cliffroth and just do a spinoff.
Yeah, the editor came out for Horikoshi. Said like, yeah, this is the last arc. Like, because we always thought like, okay, last act, so that means saga, and you're like, no, last arc. I'm like, okay.
Oh, shit.
My Hero ending kind of weird.
I don't think.
I don't trust it. I don't trust it. I said it today on the stream, and plus, it's just we need to see it because last arc could last 200 chapters, 300 chapters. So like,
yeah, it could be 2-3 years.
It's with Naruto. They said this is the 4th Great Ninja War, and that lasted for almost fucking like 3-4 years. So at the end of the day, like last arc also mean last saga, and we got mini arcs for what happened. So at the end of the day, it could be it's like Wano. Wano is one whole arc, but has right now 4 acts.
Shit not ending, boy.
So it's like,
if it ends,
nah, my nigga, nah. Listen, I was, cause Legend knew, so he don't really know. We do not talk about My Hero for that long, bro. No. Like,
cover My Hero, so you know, goddamn well, if I'm here, I'm gonna talk about My Hero if I want to.
You want some My Hero news? Go subscribe to Anime Lately. They got it all for you. But if you not like, we don't, y'all know I'll end the whole screen behind that shit. Don't play with me.
He'll do it too. He's done it before.
I will do it.
My Hero better than Black Clover too.
I review the My Hero chapters bi-weekly. Like, now you
I want
it's cool, no worries. You gotta, be upfront about it.
Bro, like, hold on. I want the movie to be non-canon, so they can go absolutely fucking crazy. But if it is canon, then they have to see limits. I mean, yeah, you're right. I think I
want to see a lot of cool stuff. Like, I want to see some visuals.
That's what I'm saying. If it's original non-canon story, I think that'll be better, honestly, just for the overall thing. That way you can do anything the fuck you want. But if they try to make it canon, then it's gonna be pretty rough. If they try to make it canon,
fit it in between a certain timeline or something.
I mean, they got 6 months though. They got a whole 6 months they can work with. It's about to just add.
I'm saying that a big villain could have popped up that they just smack real quick.
Yeah, I mean, 6 months ain't real quick though. If it took them 6 months to smack somebody, that's the wrong story.
Not the whole 6 months, but like in between those 6 months, maybe 3 months in, they fought the dude for a week.
This movie gonna last for 2 days.
2 days.
You know how anime movies are. That's gonna last that
couple hours.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm thinking of, something like the 7 Deadly Sins, that one movie before the 2nd season.
Mm-hmm.
I heard
like something like that. You know how it was like a lead up to the 2nd season.
That was the last good animation we had from 7 Deadly Sins. Was that movie?
And you see how all the fights were, like, they were hype. Like, I fucked with it. Like, there was some dope.
That was the last fights, one. So. Question: how strong is Asta? Like, is he country level? No, country level.
2,500.
Wait, what?
I don't know. I don't know what.
They both gave a whole number. Like,
country level Buster. Is he? Whoa. Continental, like how strong is he? No, I don't think he. Like, I mean, it's certain people that will say he's continental and all that stuff, but honestly, bro,
continental.
Don't ask Sosa.
I promise you, bro. There's people out there that saying Asta is continental, bro. But honestly,
it's because of the salamander feet.
In my full opinion, it all depends on like how are you asking that question? Do you mean like if Asta had have his sword and he punched the rock or he punched the mountain, will it destroy? No, nigga, he's not that strong. But I mean, if he had his anti-magic sword and grew a long extension of an anti-magic divider and cut a mountain in half, then yeah, you know what I'm saying? He probably can cut a mountain in half. That would make him mountain level. But Asta can't punch a mountain, and bust it. Nah.
Pulverize it. Yeah.
She can destroy the entire continent. Like,
come on,
Asta anti-magic sword can slice the Heart Kingdom. The Spade Kingdom.
That's why I restricted it to a mountain, nigga. I wasn't going as far as this motherfucker was.
No, not you. Not you. I'm talking about like
how he flew through the sword. He didn't just blow that giant sword up. Like, it's not like he just hit it and blew it up. He had to fly through this shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what people come up with that.
I don't know, bro. Like some of them power scalers, bro. I can guarantee some of them motherfuckers got Asta fucking continental moon buster out here, bro.
He probably got planetary now.
Statement
and everything.
They read the series weird. They read it differently than everybody else.
Like,
J. Cloud, were you around for the Sosa debate?
Nah, he wasn't around.
No.
Man, you should. There was a point where he was saying Magna and Luck are universal for beating Elf Dorothy, and like Patry was universal.
Yeah, Patry was universal.
Off of the
it was all type of shit.
Yeah, I'm glad I
had
wasn't there.
Infinite magic. Somebody.
Yeah. Finral said Patry has infinite magic, so he's universal.
All right, fellas. King of the chats. Let's give him out. Let's get the fuck out of here, bro. I gotta stop cursing on here, bro. I really do.
You can't say that word.
All right, so we finna start giving these King of the Chats out. Legend, King of the Chat is where you pick somebody from the chat to give King of the Chat to. And if they get 6 King of the Chats, they get to come on to the podcast and anytime they want. So, King of the Chat, we're going to start off with Rax. Who you giving it to?
I was about to say Sammy, but I feel like Sammy can just pop in here at any point.
Pretty much, yeah.
Man.
I mean, you can still give Sammy king of the chat if you want. Like,
I'm gonna give mine to John Tate. He's been putting up some positive energies for the most part.
Okay, John Tate, congratulations. I think John Tate, that's what, like your 5th one, maybe. Legend, what about you? You got anybody in mind for king of the chat?
Well, like this is my first time starting to chat and watching it at the same time and everything. Because usually when I check out your podcast, I actually listen. I don't see the chat. So all I'm gonna say, from what I know, John Tate as well, but it's because I think that's playing a bit biased, most likely.
Yeah, man. Contra,
But
what is it? Contra of interest? What is it?
Yeah, that is
Conflict of
probably
interest. Yeah.
Conflict
of interest. So if I had to play not biased, well, I could also give it to Vash, but that's also conflict of interest because they're the same name as mine. So I have to give it to either or of those two.
Okay. Which one you gonna give it to? John Tate or Vash? Like
One you gotta pick.
John Tate, of course, definitely him. John Tate.
Oh shit, Vash, that's
Okay.
fucked up. Okay, so I'll give mines to I was planning on giving mines to Dante. Dante Gravity, you might already got 6. I don't know. Either Dante Gravity or my boy Ghost on Radio. One of y'all can have it. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna give it to Radio.
That's Butler.
Cause I feel like who was Butler? What you talking about?
Ghost on Radio's Butler.
Is it? How you know that?
Butler.
He has the same Twitter profile. And he just said it. He said this is Adonis Butler.
Oh shit, I didn't see that. I don't see that. Okay, then I give it to my boy Butler been in here talking good, talking his shit. Josuke. Okay. Matter of fact, I do see it.
Yeah.
I'm not starting at 0. You ain't gotta start over, my nigga.
See, this new profile. I ain't starting at 0.
Hey, you ain't gotta start
Dante's
over.
Gravity said Josuke stream is the only thing he look forward to now.
Hey,
Damn.
that's what's up, bro. That is what's up, dog.
Light at the end of the tunnel.
Love, man. Appreciate the love. Cursing versus everybody. The facts. We gotta have that one day. Okay.
Forget to like the stream.
My boy. What about you? Jay. Jay.
Yeah, I give mine to Butler too.
Butler.
Oh.
Big Butler with the 2. So Butler, how many you got, Butler? I don't even know. You might got 6.
She got 6 now.
Dante Gravity, I think you do got 6 as well. Tells them Nero watch the book for 500 years. I'm not letting that shit go. Man.
Let it go.
Let it go.
Let it go. It's been debunked.
She was asleep, my nigga. She was asleep, bro. Like, she was asleep, my nigga.
Like, it's been debunked. Like, let it go.
My nigga, read the manga, bro. Okay, so, John, Jack, who you giving it to?
I'll give it to the next person that comments. After Nate.
That's fucked up.
And yo, and plus I do feel bad for
Up Shockers got it.
Yeah, I do feel bad for Sharker because he just changed his name from Vash into Sharkers with a Z because of my name and everything. So I do feel bad about that.
Just gave him one. He commented right when I said that.
Shockers,
he did change it.
Shockers, you got king of the chat, my bro. They just Jack gave you king of the chat. Congratulations. I think
He just lucked out. Like literally, I just said.
Yeah, you just said that's crazy as hell. Look on the screen. Nigga, like I told them already, my guy, they don't care. Okay, so Shockers, Vash, I think that's your second king of the chat, if I'm not mistaken. You might have one already. 81 likes, nice. Okay, shit, we do got 80 likes. That's dope, bro. I didn't even have to say a goal, bro. That is amazing. 80 likes is amazing. I appreciate the love, man. But with that being said, king of the chat went to John Tate. He got 2 of them. I gave mine to Butler. Jay gave his to Butler as well. We calling you Butler, nigga. We don't know about no Ghost on Radio, nigga. We calling y'all ass Butler. And Jack gave his to Shocker. But with that being said, man, I appreciate all the love and support. Make sure y'all check us out on SoundCloud, Spotify, all that good shit. You feel me? Make sure y'all leave ratings on the Apple Podcast. That help us with the algorithm. Please go leave a rating on the Apple Podcast, motherfuckers. Like that helps a lot. Rate, comment on that motherfucker, all that shit. And with that being said, I'm gonna head out this motherfucker. Y'all make sure y'all. I'm definitely gonna do a reaction to Tabata drawing or whatever. I might do that tomorrow. But with that